All right, guys, have got a little bit of a Sunday going on, bit of a day of relaxing and rest and all that. I'm still working though. Uh, so I just managed to get the lighting to be hooked up so that you can actually change the lighting color and the actual detail panel and everything like that. Here, check this out. So if I go like this and I go into lighting mode and I see if I do a generic point light. I put this guy like right there, right? Okay, so now you see that. Now I've noticed that you gotta like literally like add a zero to the brightness in order for it to actually, and it doesn't need to be 2000 because 1000 is actually enough for most spaces. You can toggle the shadows. See, it turns the shadows on and off. That's actually pretty cool. Yep, all of this is actually replicating properly and everything like that. Now, this is the first time I'm actually checking the lighting. So let's see. Let's do zero point zero 0.04. Oh, yep, lighting is replicating as well. The color of the light. So this is a very orange light. It's a little bit red, more red, and you can kind of just copy them around. Let's see. Oops. Get for a nice, interesting lighting effect up here. I posted a screen, some screenshots showing off the latest versions of the level editor and everything like that, with the lighting being put in and everything like that. So lighting is pretty much in place at this point in time. It even I forgot to include the name as being one of the things that has to be displayed on the builder light, or I guess a builder mesh or a builder light. There's sort of like a builder thingy here. This is your builder. This is the thing that you have stored on your template that you're going to be able to utilize to sometimes copy or replace or create new objects. Like whenever you select something in here, that becomes this object right here. So um, that the name for that is currently not set up yet. So that'll be easy to fix. But yeah, like it'll be more interesting too once I actually do a proper pass on this texture and give it a proper normal map and all that jazz, and actually try and get like I don't know some proper shading and stuff. All right, so with that said, the level editor is coming along. The only things I got left now are interactives and volumes. Interactives is just going to be literally just going to be like basically placing meshes with a couple of settings on them for like the vending machines, the fast travel nodes, and stuff like that, right? Like that's just going to be really straightforward. Doors, there'll be different types of doors. There'll be doors for like whether or not it's going to be a door with a key or a door with like it'll be a blue door, red door, or yellow door, stuff like that, or just like a regular door. And I don't know. I mean, that's essentially it. Like, let me get some. Go down here and copy, and then oops. Yeah, I didn't just copy that. I actually like I duplicated it. I should have pressed C, not the other button. Yeah. So these get like warmer colors out here and stuff like that. Yeah. As far as volumes are concerned, it's just gonna. I basically just need to have kill volumes. So let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah, and a volume for like whenever you discover a secret or something like that. All right. So that's that. So there's some other stuff as well. One thing that I want to do very soon is I want to reword this so that it's better. I mean, Revulsion is the missing link between old school and classic first-person shoot. I think this just needs to be changed. I don't want it to be flashy. I want it to just be what it is, and that is it's a cool first-person shooter with RPG elements. You know what I mean? Like, how far can you get? Like, it's kind of stupid at this point in time, or you know what I mean. I could probably crafting, upgrading your equipment, Exploration is key. Like, I mean, that's kind of always true for everything anyway. Like, I don't like this. I'm probably gonna go ahead and just change this all all of it almost, or maybe just like cut out most of it and just keep it really short and simple. Um, so yeah, like if anyone wants to like make a joke version of this or suggest like what I should just change it to, I'm totally up for suggestions on what it should actually be like and like an honest trailers version of it or something. I'm totally fine with that. Um, and let's see. Yeah, there's really nothing else to talk about here. I was gonna bring up some crypto-based stuff, but there's no point in doing that here because right now I'm just talking about Revulsion at the moment, and it is coming along. Everything is happening pretty decent rate. I'm getting better at replication now. I think I actually almost kind of have my mind wrapped around how to do replication pretty well and make sure that it all works out. I think I actually kind of understand it well enough now, where like with most situations I can handle getting it to work correctly, which is huge because replication is probably one of the biggest hurdles when it comes to doing anything in the multiplayer space. And if I get good at replication, then shit, everything I work on from now on will probably just be multiplayer from here on out. Like it's just gonna be like, breathing at that point in time. Once I actually manage to get that kind of shit down, then the sky's the limit. Just fucking make everything multiplayer, period, forever, and no more single player games, just multiplayer games forever, for an eternity. Um, with level editors from here on out. It's like it's just gonna be part of the package deal. Um, there are some bugs that I do have to try and fix, but none of them are really that significant. I have a pretty good idea on what I want for the art style as well. It'll be really interesting because I'm actually going to start doing like character art and stuff, which I think will be fun because on streaming, people actually people actually like watching people do like art, like character art and stuff. And I actually kind of have some ideas on how I want to do my character art to make like really cool looking like Quake style characters and weapons and props and things of that nature. And all of it will just work into the entirety of everything else. Like this will be one of the few times I think you'll see anything like this because there's just most of the time you'll have somebody who does like the art, but they don't do the development for like making the level editor and the fucking level design and the fucking programming, and you know what I mean. Like you just don't see it that often. It's pretty unusual um, to see that much stuff going on at the same time by one person. But it's yeah, like I'm thinking I'm gonna be able to up the ante on all of it. I think I already am upping the ante considerably. This shit looks a hell of a lot better than the first Revulsion, which is funny because this is going to be used in the first Revulsion. So, yeah. Let's place a shotgun zombie over here. Whoa. There he is. Let's make him not auto-active and give him a target name so that he can spawn later on. Let's see. Ambush 01. Probably need to give this a little bit more space so that you can have like bigger target names. And then over here, you can look this way and be like, yo, dog. Switch to that. Yep, there it is. What that basically means is that you would go into trigger mode, and you would place a trigger volume, and then the trigger volume will have a target set on it, so that when the player collides with the trigger, it'll automatically search the entire map for all objects that have this target name. And what that'll do is it'll automatically it'll force spawn the monster that is set on the spawn point rather than just being auto active where it spawns as soon as um, a player spawns into the level or something along those lines. It'll be kind of interesting to get that to work because I have to I'll have to have it set up where you can switch to combat mode multiple times on and off, and the monsters will know how to like, well, there's no more players. It's time for me to despawn and then reset my spawn point so that you could keep testing. And that process will probably take like 5 seconds or something like that. It'll take a little while where it's just like, there's no players around me right now, so I guess I'm just gonna disappear, something along those lines. I'm not really quite sure how I want to do that, but right now, if you look, I switched to combat mode, and in regular combat mode, you won't see spectate or editor. It'll just be this and my health bar up here, and maybe like some kind of other information, but very minimal. And all of these blue bars are how much ammo each of the weapon categories have. How many charges they have before they actually run out and stuff like that. So it's like literally you just switch. You can just press a button and now you're running around the map using the character that you currently have loaded from the title screen. Um, is That's the character that you currently are right now. And I don't know. I mean, so like, man, I'm kind of imagining just seeing what this is going to be like, even with just the Revulsion 1 monsters running around in it and stuff. Man. All right, so with that said, yeah, things are kind of moving along and everything like that. And, you know what? Come to think about it, like, I will mention this. I definitely appreciate getting the upvotes that I've been getting lately on both Palnet and uh, on Steam. Um, almost every time I upload a video or something like that, almost like many of my videos will end up getting money, um, or getting upvoted. Even though I'm not monetizing my YouTube videos, I'm still gaining by simply, bringing it over to DTube, and I think that that's really cool. All right, so with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end the video. Take it easy, guys, and yeah, expect to see me tomorrow. Oh yeah, there is one last thing. Hold on a minute, but I can be brief about it. I still haven't loaded up Neos yet. I'm planning on doing it. I might not do it tonight because I want to work on the editor some more. But yeah, like maybe tomorrow I'll actually do a live stream playing Neos VR and all that and have some fun with it. All right, take it easy, guys.